Jameis Winston has, I mean, he has started at quarterback 71 games. He's played in 77 games. One game, and all of a sudden, we gonna sit up here and talk about him as an MVP.
Don't you do that. Don't you do that.
What?
Don't you do that.
One game.
Don't do that.
I mean, look, hold on, wait. What am I missing? Now, listen. This is the dangerous part. Let me tell you something right now. Every day they come up here, Michael Irvin shows up, Keyshawn shows up. He bring Jeff Saturday, and Mina Kimes ain't even due to come on the segment, Swagoo. And she comes in, okay? You here today. Bart Scott coming in. Then Rex Ryan gonna come in, knowing him. I mean, the list goes on and on.
This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted.
No, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm not complaining. I'm simply pointing out, here's the part that y'all are missing. No. See, y'all get to watch me here on First Take. But that's it. Then after that, I got my Stephen A's World. I got my NBA stuff. Y'all are talking NFL. I got all the footage. Molly. They can't escape. They know it. They can't escape. Now I'm watching all of y'all. And so you going to tell me, you know how many times Swagoo has been on the air going like this? What the hell wrong with y'all? Is this a good imitation, Molly? What the hell is wrong with y'all? I mean, who gives a damn about one game? I mean, it's just one game.
No.
Who doesn't do that?
This is why I cannot let you do this today.
Sure,
and Marcus,
please,
I know
Molly.
you'll jump in.
Sure.
This is exactly why.
Okay.
Because we've talked about Jameis Winston. The question was never his arm. It was taking care of the football. It was that 30-30 club, which you brought up so many different times. Stephen A., he had 5 TDs, 0 interceptions. The thing we talked about with Marcus, and I followed up with you about this when you said, no, I think he's going to be different this time. I think the Saints are going to be good. There's no Michael Thomas. We all kind of hee-heed at you, is the fact that he was able to take care of the football. That was the concern with him. He had the talent. He had no interceptions. Aaron Rodgers had 2. And no, let me add one more thing. I know the Packers defense didn't look that great, but this is a team we're saying that has a shot to go to the Super Bowl. We said it's Aaron Rodgers, Super Bowl or bust this year. They go up against that defense, and that's what Jameis did. We saw a different Jameis, and we have to give him props. And Marcus was the only one who was saying that.
Say your piece, sir. Say your piece.
Are you finished?
Yeah.
Finished, Molly? Did you get that off your chest?
Yeah, I needed to.
It almost sounded like you was talking about UConn. It didn't sound like she was talking about UConn.
Don't digress. Stay focused.
I'm just saying, Molly. I'm just saying. Time out. Molly?
I'm not going to let you do that.
Molly?
Yeah?
The question is about Jameis Winston MVP consideration. Every single word you just uttered out of your mouth is absolutely on point. For one game. All I said was, last time I checked, there's 16 to go. And what I'm trying to say to you is that I heard Swagoo, because Swagoo knows his football now. I know he was contaminated by being a Dallas Cowboy for some time, but damn it, he knows his football. And here's the reality of the situation. That same dude is going like this. I'm not going to get excited about one damn game. It's a whole season. Let's see what they do. But now that it comes to his prediction, and he wants to validate it, and he's buffered. He's buffered by Molly Karen Rose. All of a sudden, we're going to just accept the fact, it's still one game.
But we didn't even know that was possible. We didn't even know it was possible for him to do 5 TDs and 0 interceptions.
Molly,
go ahead, Marcus.
Molly, he fighting. He in the Hudson right now. He in the Hudson right now trying to get his head above water.
It's the East River. It's the East River. The Hudson's on the west side.
I don't care where it's at. That's where you're at. You're trying to get your head above water right now. Listen, this for me, like in all seriousness, Molly, what you said is absolutely poignant. And Stephen A., you know this because you and I talk football a lot. Jameis Winston is under Sean Payton's tutelage, man. And Jameis Winston was never afforded this opportunity in Tampa. People talk about all of the interceptions. They talk about all of the things that Jameis Winston didn't do well. And I highlight to people as well, I'm going to be harsh about 30 interceptions. Who wouldn't be when we covering the game? But I'm also acknowledge that he threw for 5,130 touchdowns that same season. So it ain't like I'm saying something about Jameis, even prior to them playing against the Green Bay Packers. It ain't something I'm saying about Jameis Winston that I haven't seen. I've seen Jameis Winston's ceiling. His ceiling is as high as anybody's in the NFL. Sean Payton is going to see to it that he don't turn the football over. So I'm taking that equation, and I'm thinking about the end of this season, and I'm thinking about Michael Thomas not being there as well, who's going to be implemented at some point throughout this season, and Jameis Winston turns down interceptions and turnovers, he'll be in the conversation, man. I'm telling you.
Okay, listen. And all I'm saying is I got to see it to believe it, and there's nothing wrong with me taking that position. I respect the hell out of Jameis Winston. I have profound respect for the greatness of Sean Payton.
No doubt.
I know the New Orleans Saints are no joke. They spanked the Tampa Bay Buccaneers twice last year. We saw what they just did to the Green Bay Packers. I understand that. All I'm saying is that I have a resume. I am consistent with that. I have a resume that I'm looking at, Molly, that spans 6, 7 different seasons. Jameis Winston, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th year. I'm watching, and I know what I've seen in the past. We know he can make big plays. Yeah. We know the brother's got an arm. We know he's got a lot of heart. He ain't scared of anything. He's got that moxie with him. You understand? He'll take chances. We also know he's been prone to mistakes in the past. If he's corrected that, fine. I'm good with it. There's nothing wrong with me saying I need to see it to believe it. And y'all got to make up y'all mind, Swagoo specifically, when it comes to this point. You just brought up Green Bay's defense. Well, who the hell did they go against? Everybody ain't New Orleans based on what you described. If Jameis Winston is that dude, and we know Sean Payton to be that dude, and Alvin Kamara, we know him to be that dude. And then on top of it all, here you come with Michael Thomas coming down the pike in several weeks once he comes off that PUP list. The bottom line is that we shall see. And if we're looking at the Saints and giving them the respect that they duly deserve, then we got to recognize the fact that we might not need to point the finger at Green Bay's defense. They might have just went against a juggernaut who's the Super Bowl contender. We got to make up our minds. All
right.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.